been Mike Knight. Let's try one more time. For check-ins, let's start with mobile stations only. Mobile stations only, please say your call sign twice and slowly. General check-ins. Any general check-ins? Please again, state your call sign twice.
K4KU, Kilo 4 Kilo Uniform.
K2CMT, Kilo 2, Charlie Mike Tango.
Kilo Yankee 4, November, Bravo. Kilo Yankee 4, November, Bravo. KB3SNM. KB3SNM.
WB2JPQ, WB2JPQ.
3179050. We have a mobile. We have Matthew in Frankfort, New York, KE2CCK. Matthew, how do you like your eggs? That is the question of the... How do you like your eggs? Out there, KE2CCK. Again, the question of the night is, how do you like your eggs?
Well, hey there. Hope you guys are doing good tonight on the net, and I am doing good. I like my eggs all different ways, mostly over easy, fried, or scrambled, but the way I really like them is right off the farm fresh eggs. That's the best eggs to cook up. So this is KE2CCK, back to net control.
All right, I'm going to give the list here. We have Dick, WB2JPQ, one of our system facilitators. We have Brian, KK4JPW. We have Bob, another system facilitator, KB3SNM. Scott, KY4NB. Mike, K2CMT. Jason, K4KU. We're going to start with you, Jason, K4KU. How do you like your eggs?
Yeah, good evening. Thanks for running the net. I like my eggs scrambled with a little bit of cheese mixed in. Hope you guys have a great evening. This is K4KU, back to net control.
I'm going to go to Bob, KQ8U. Bob, KQ8U. How do you like your eggs?
Easy, Mark, and everybody on the net. Easy for me, and I don't need that many of them. They're too expensive. Everybody have a good night. KQ8U, back to net.
And let's move on to Mike, K2CMT. Mike, K2CMT. How do you like your eggs?
I'm going to be a little bit facetious here. I like my eggs in front of me on the plate with country on the side. Doing a good job, Mark. Welcome aboard. K2CMT.
Mike. We're moving on to Scott, KY4NB. How do you like your eggs, Scott?
Hello there, Mark, and everybody on the net tonight. Thanks for doing net control here to start it out. Along with Mike there, green eggs and ham. Well, really, the scrambled eggs with cheese that the other caller mentioned. I'll take that. Back over to you, Mark, and the net. Great job. KY4NB, back to net.
We're moving on to Bob, KB3SNM. KB3SNM, Bob, how do you like your eggs?
Vernacular of the Pennsylvania Dutch here in southern Pennsylvania, like my eggs dippy or easy. KB3 SNM, back to you.
Bob for checking in. So we're moving to Brian, KK4 JPW. Brian in Monticello, Kentucky. How do you like your eggs?
Good evening, everybody. I'm going to go with chocolate, as in Cadbury. That's my favorite kind of eggs. But if you're actually talking about chicken eggs, I would say can't go wrong with scrambled. So I'll go with that. I'll turn it back for JPW.
Thank you for checking in. Now we're moving on to the Godfather, Dick, WB2JPQ. How do you like your eggs?
Even our open mic net controllers refer to me as the Godfather. Over easy for me. Hey, thanks to all three of you guys tonight for stepping up and having some fun here with us on Wednesday nights. Hopefully this net will take off and we'll have a lot of fun here on Wednesday nights. Back to you, Mark. This is WB2JPQ.
We're going to move on to Randy again, one of our system facilitators, W2R.
Good evening, Mark, Vicky, and everyone on the net. I like scrambled eggs with a slice of cheddar cheese on top and bacon on the side. Back to net control, 73 to all, W2 RBC.
Do some more general check-ins. I do want to thank Vicky, KE8VKY, for logging for us this evening. Really appreciate it, Vicky. And the text number is 716-317-9050. And any other general check-ins, we're looking for general check-ins. Please state your call sign twice and slowly.
AL. W2AL.
Sierra, Kilo Alpha 5, Golf Sierra Sierra.
Whiskey YM. Charlie Golf India. W7
Mike Niagara Falls.
EGI Mike. November 4, Romeo Hotel Echo. November 4, Romeo Hotel Echo. Kilo Echo 2, Delta Yankee Lima, KE2, EYL. Sierra 8, Delta India Papa, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta India Papa.
We're going to run this list, and just a reminder, guys, this is my first open mic night. You too can sign up and take a shift and give it a try at bit.ly/ECR Open Mic. It's a real easy process, and it's a lot of fun. Get you on the air. Again, this is KE2 EDS. We got KF8 DIP James, KE2DYL Ulysses, N4RHE Roger, WE7CGI Michael, N1CBM Carlos, a new system facilitator with our group, KA5GSS Shane, W2AL Allen, and KE0GKF. We're going to start out with you, Jeff, KE0GKF. How do you like your eggs?
Well, first off, Mark, I want to say you're sounding good as a net controller. Look out, buddy. You're in the stuff now. No, sounding good. How do I like my eggs? Let's go with eggs Benedict on a nice English muffin with some Canadian bacon underneath. Poached eggs on top and a dandy hollandaise sauce. Some mighty fine deliciousness. It's a snappy kind of thing. Mark, you're sounding good. This is KE0GKF, Omaha, Nebraska. Back to net control.
Sounds really good. Yeah, Dick set the hook, so we're there. Next on the line is WQAL, Alan, Jackson, New Jersey. Alan, how do you like your eggs?
Yeah, he stole my fire from me. Usually I like it Benedict, but I also like the egg on a nice Kaiser roll with some sausage, bacon, and some cheese, toasted real well. W2AL on vacation down in Orlando, Florida at this time on the portable.
Awesome, Alan. Good to hear that you're on vacation. Warm down there. We had a great day up here in Elma, New York. It was in the mid-70s and just a beautiful day. We're on to Shane, KA5GSS. Shane, how do you like your eggs?
Good evening, everyone, and I hope this net takes off. This is KA5GSS. Yeah, I like my eggs over easy, and that's about the only way I eat them. Military scrambled everything, so kind of deterred me from ever doing it again. Hope everybody has a good afternoon. KA5GSS, back to net control. Step 3, everyone.
Get in. Off to Carlos again, our new system facilitator. He'll be on the YouthNet on Friday night. N1CBM. Carlos, Hollywood, Florida. How do you like your eggs?
Well, good evening, Mark, Vicky, and the rest of the crew always present on this fine night. I like my eggs any way possible, but my preference always for the mornings, scrambled. And if I'm on the go, I usually take a few hard-boiled eggs and keep them for later consumption throughout the day when I need my protein. Other than that, you guys are doing a fantastic job. You, Mark, are doing great. I hope you guys have super fun. I was there in that seat last week, and I felt the same butterflies you felt earlier. But as soon as you get the net started, they all go away. Have a good one, guys. N1CBN. Back to net.
For checking in, and yeah, I listened to you last week. It was fun to see, and I'm having a good time. I'm starting to get a little relaxed right now, so it feels good. We're on to Michael, Weeki-Waki, Florida, is it, Mike? WE7CGI. How do you like your eggs?
Just kidding. No, I'll steal the eggs Benedict. Now that we're expanding things, absolutely. So we'll go with that. That Mikey and Weeki-Waki, home of the Florida Mermaids. Back to you, Ned. Good job, by the way.
We're going to go to Roger, N4RHE, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Roger. Your eggs.
Good evening, Mark. Sound good? November 4, Romeo Hotel Echo. I like cured, unfertilized fish eggs called caviar. November 4, Roger, M enthusiast. Return to that.
Roger. That kind of, I don't know. I was getting excited with the eggs Benedict, but that one there, I'm not sure if I'd go there. All right, we're going to move on to Ulysses in Brooklyn, New York, KE2DYL. Ulysses, how do you like your eggs?
Good evening, Thank you, Mark. I take my eggs any way they come, preferably on a plate with some meat, home fries, and a whole wheat toast. Back to you, Nat.
For being there. Really appreciate it. Next on the list is James, KF8DIP. James, Ottawa, Michigan. How do you like your eggs?
Like my eggs farm fresh, over medium. And we raise our own chickens here, so I have plenty of eggs. And we always cook them every Saturday morning. Back to the nest.
Thank you for checking in. The last one on this list is Don, Hollywood, Florida, W4PPX. Don, how do you like your eggs?
Good morning, Net Control. You're sounding good. I like my eggs scrambled with chopped up ham and cheddar cheese in them. W4PPX. Hope everybody has a good evening. W4PPX back to Net Control.
Thank you, Don, for checking in. We're going to look for some more general check-ins, and also don't forget the text line 716-317-9050. We're looking for more general check-ins. Again, say your call twice and slowly.
KR1IW2 I am Whiskey Kilo Yankee, Niagara Falls.
N9ZEP. N9ZEP.
N2BH. N2BH.
KR1IS. KR1IS.
Whiskey 7, Fox Tango Mike, W7FTM. 82 venue. 82 venue.
Up there, we did have one out of Niagara Falls that I don't believe we caught. It was in the pileup. Someone in Niagara Falls, were you calling?
I sure was. This is W2 KYM, Whiskey 2 Kilo Yankee Mike, in Niagara Falls.
All right, guys, it's my turn to turn it over to Norm, N1US. I want to again thank Vicki for her help logging this evening and hope to talk to everyone again. This is KE2EDS turning it over to Norm, N1US. Thank you, guys.
Mark, and this is Norm, NY1US. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the continuation of the net. And we'll start out with Chris, KR1IS. How do you like your eggs, Chris? I like them cheap, but I'd rather have them over easy. KR1IS.
Because I kind of agree with you on that. That's for sure. So, also like them omeletized. It's better that way. And 2BH, Bill, one of our net controls. How do you like your eggs here, Bill?
Yeah, good evening, Norm. Nice to hear you. And Mark, Vicky, everybody. I typically take mine scrambled for nice omelet and 2BH.
I concur with that also. I just like to eat, I guess, and that must be it. And 9 said EP. Joe, good evening.
Good evening, and I'll just say that I think you're talking about chicken eggs. So, soft-boiled. I love the yellow yolk. It's delicious, velvety. In fact, I like them raw, quite frankly. But I will say that if you've never had goose eggs, I recommend them. Very nice. Goose eggs. Big and extremely delicious. N9ZEP. Thanks.
Very good, Joe. I've never tried goose eggs. I think that's something that might be in my future. You never know. So you take care. W7 FTM. Alex, how do you like your eggs, sir?
Howdy, Norm. I prefer my eggs unfertilized. I have way too many children as it is. But thanks for doing the net. Hope to hear you again. W7 FTM, back to you, net control.
Alex, and I would concur with that as well. So anyway, KD2VNU, another facilitator, as was Alex, and I was neglecting to say that. But Derby Dan, how do you like your eggs?
Thank you, Norman. You guys are doing a good job with the net controlling. I like it done well on a sandwich, and I'll return it back to you, KD2VNU.
Thanks for checking in, and we'll hear you on here soon. W2KYM, Jim, how you doing, and how do you like your eggs?
I will say good evening, everybody. First, W2KYM, Amer's Jim. How do I like my eggs? Oh, I haven't heard this yet, but this is the way I like my eggs. In an omelet, a nice Western omelet. I like to chop green peppers, red peppers, onions. Sometimes I'll throw in some mushrooms, and then the omelet and coat it or cover it with a layer of cheese, and pour some HP sauce on it. On HP sauce, so that's the reason why I like it. Other than that, that's about it. W2KYM. Good evening, everybody.
Jim, and thanks for checking into the net tonight. And we are at the bottom of the list right now, so we'll be taking check-ins. Don't forget the text. If you'd like to text in, 716-317-9050. And please give me your calls twice and slowly.
NY1US. KL4FRR. KL4FRR. WB2KAO. Whiskey Bravo 2 Kilo Alpha. Norm.
Control areas, Kilo Golf 8, Juliet Lima, Kilo Golf 8, Juliet Lima.
Very good. And I don't know, Vicky, I don't know what's going on, but I'm not getting your getting the log. It's not. I keep trying to reboot, and The only call I got on there is NY1US, so that could be a bit of a problem. With KO4R, Joe, good evening, and how do you like your egg, sir?
Well, good evening. Well, good evening, everybody. Good job, everybody, for tonight. This is Joe, KO4FRR. I would have to, I won't say the usual, but today I did eggs on an English muffin. KO4FR, back to you.
Joe, K04FRR, good evening, and she's put it on the Zoom, and my picture is too small, so I'm going to have to check that out, but I think WB2KO is next. Tim, good evening to you, and how do you like them?
Well, Norm, good evening to you and everybody else. WB2KAO. I like Adam's Western omelet, but nice ham and cheese omelet. Ham and cheese omelet suit me just fine. Norm, back to you, and all the best to you and Pam and everybody on the East Coast Reflector. Good evening and health and happiness. Back to you, Norm.
Well, Tim, WB2KAO, and thanks, and yeah, the eggs you like are very, very good, that's for sure. So, next on the list is KG8JL Jason. How do you like your eggs here, Jason?
I'm a scrambled egg. So that's how I like my eggs, and thank you to Net Control for doing the net. I used to be Net Control on something called Mint Cards, which is 70 to 50.
Your eggs.
Well, good evening, everybody. Well, the eggs, it's kind of interesting that this is even the topic tonight there, because we had this discussion at work just earlier today before we decided to call it quits for the day. I got to go with basted. I love good old dipping eggs, and they got to be basted. Some people may do it the over medium way, basically end up about the same, but definitely got to be basted so I can dip my toast in them. Back to Net Control. This is KF0CSI.
Andy, well, you have a good week and take care of yourself, and thanks for checking in. At the bottom of the list right now, so we'll take seconds. We'd like to check in. Please give your call sign twice and slowly.
Bravo 4, Tango, Alpha, Bravo 4, November, Tango. W2 AM.
We have W2 and AB4NT. Good evening to you folks, and anyone else who would like to check in, please give the call sign twice and slowly.
KO4QMM. KO4QMM.
Good. Well, we'll go with what we have right now, and KO4QMM, good evening to you, and we'll start with Brad, AB4MT. How do you like your eggs, Brad?
AB4NT. Well, I think I enjoy my eggs most of all soft-boiled with salt and pepper and an English muffin with cream cheese. Back to that.
Very good. Yep, cream cheese is excellent, that's for sure. No problem there. Well, you have a good week. Next is W2EM. Good evening, sir, and how do you like your eggs?
Vicky and the rest of the crew. I like my eggs almost anyway, but I really like them sunny side down on a hard roll. That's probably one of my favorites. So back to net, W2EM.
Good. Thanks for checking in tonight. And K04, KO4QMM, KO4QMM. Good evening, and like your eggs.
Good evening, and it sounds fun tonight. I like my eggs the same as always was a kid. Easy over, some potatoes and toast. Thanks for getting me in there tonight. KO4QMM, Roger clear.
Very good, Roger. You're checking in tonight. We certainly love it. Yeah. So from the text line, we have KE2EDS, Mark. Good evening to you, Mark. And you can use that text line by calling 716-317-9050. And that will get you right on the log. So, Mark, how do you like your eggs tonight?
Norm, I'm cheating because I got to look at all the choices, and now I get to pick the one I like the most, and I'm going to go with Eggs Benedict. Eggs Benedict is the way I love my eggs. Good luck. You're doing a great job, Norm. KE2EDS. Back to that.
Mark, and you also did a very good job in the first part of the net, for sure. So, thanks for checking in, and we're at the bottom of the list again. If anyone would like to check in and tell us how they like their eggs, please give your call signs twice and slowly.
KC3FCD, Kilo Charlie 3, Foxtrot Golf Delta.
KC3FGD, good evening, and the question of the night is, how do you like your eggs? And so that's what we'll ask, how do you like your eggs?
Well, I enjoy them made into an omelet with onions, mushrooms, peppers, ham. That's my favorite. Everyone have a great evening. Back to net.
Eric, thanks for checking in, and hope to hear you again soon, that's for sure. So, at the bottom of the list one more time, and anyone that would like to check in, please give your call signs twice and slowly.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Hotel Delta Juliet. Kilo Foxtrot 6, Hotel Delta Juliet.
Good. KF6 HDJ, good evening to you, sir. And how do you like your eggs tonight?
I normally eat my eggs scrambled with mixed in with sour cream or butter. It makes a really nice, soft and fluffy scrambled eggs. Thank you for doing that control tonight. Doing a great job. Back to you, KS6HDJ.
Flat, KS6 HDJ, good evening to you, and thanks for checking in. So we're at the bottom of the list one more time, so if anyone would like to check in, please give your call twice and slowly. I guess everybody's done eating their eggs, that's for sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Craig, T4MMX. You're next on the here, so I'd like to ask you how you like your eggs, Craig.
Sunny side over.
Good, very good. So Craig will be coming on in a minute. I'll see if there's any other check-ins. Anybody else who would like to check in, please give your call sign twice and slowly.
For VTJ, Gilbert.
Good. So I believe that was K4 and VTJ. Give us your call one more time.
Oh, 04 VTJ, Kilo Oscar 4, Victor Tango Julia.
Good, thanks for repeating that. And Craig, you're next, so good luck, and I'm sure you'll do just fine for sure. So K4MMX to take over from NY1 US, 7 trees, everyone.
Good evening, everyone. This is K4MMX for the East Coast Reflector Open Mic Night. I'll be your net control for the next 20 minutes. And if you'd like to sign up to become a net controller on our Open Mic Night, all you got to do is go to bit.ly/ECR Open Mic. And we also have a text line here for checking in, which is 716-317-9050. At this time, we're taking check-ins, general check-ins, or text check-ins. I hear crickets. Is there anybody else want to check in to the East Coast Reflectors Open Mic Night? We have a question today of how do you like your eggs? We're taking general check-ins at this time.
SNM, AB3 SNM. Kilo Foxtrot 0 Charlie Sierra India. Real quick recheck with a question.
The station requesting the recheck. What was your call again?
Foxtrot 0 Charlie Sierra India KF 0 CSI.
Okay, Andy, go ahead with your question.
Okay, yeah. I was just curious. Follow along on the logger system there. Is there one for this open mic one, or have they not set a log up that we can follow along with there for the open mic night?
There is, and you just simply have to select it. We could talk about that at the end of the net. I don't have an easy way of explaining that, how to get there, but basically you go to bit.ly/ECR logs, and you should be able to pull up the logging sheet for the open mic night.
Okay, yep, very good there. I was just on the Nets tab or whatever there, so nope, not a problem there. I'll do a little more searching around. Thank you very much. KF 0 CSI.
Well, I got you here. How do you like your eggs?
I just answered this moments ago, but basted. We'll do basted on the eggs there. Good job. Keep up the good work. KF 0 CSI.
You're correct. All right, we're still taking additional check-ins before I read back the list. This is K4MMX. My name is Craig for the East Coast Reflectors Open Mic Night.
Good evening, KA3 BMS. King 3 Boston, Mike Sugar.
Looks like a little slow tonight. Check-ins that I got are K04, Victor Tango Juliet. We got Bob, one of our system facilitators, KB3 S&M, and we also got Hank, KA3 BMS. So let's go back to the top of the list here and go to Gilbert, K04 VTJ. And how do you like your eggs?
Well, I do like eggs, and I'll take them any which way, but I think if I was to choose a preference, I'd scrambled. That's why I like them. Before VTJ, back to my control.
Oh, thank you, Gilbert. Next on to Bob, KB3 SNM.
Again for getting called on. Hey guys out there, don't forget to catch in again. Give Craig a hard time here so he's busy. In my mind, I like him mixed in the batter of my cake and baked. Tastes eggs good that. 3S and that, back to you.
Thank you, Bob, for checking in. And at this time, we're going to be taking some more check-ins. I do notice we have another one here, probably from a text. We're taking general check-ins from any stations wishing to check into the East Coast Reflectors Open Mic Night. If you're interested in becoming a net control station on Open Mic Night, all you got to do is go to bit.ly ECR Open Mic, and you can sign up there. Tonight's question is, how do you like your eggs?
Kilo Oscar 4, Mike Levy, Yankee.
BYU. KA8 BYU.
NY1 US.
Let's hold it there for the moment. I've got 4 stations. First was KA3 BMS. Next station, not quite sure what one of your letters is, the KO4M Y station. Could you give me your call sign again, please?
Yes, it's Kilo Oscar 4, Mike Lima, Yankee.
Okay, KO4 Mike Lima Yankee. Okay, next on the list we had KA8 BYU Roy, and after that was NY1US, which I believe you may have checked in earlier, I'm not sure. So let's start to the top here, KA3 BMS, how do you like your eggs? KA3 BMS, are you still with us? Right, moving down the list to KO4MLY. KO4MLY, that's Gainesville, Florida. How do you like your eggs?
Yeah, Kilo 4, Mike Lima, Yankee. I like my eggs scrambled, and number 1, number 2 would be hard boiled.
Thank you, Andy, for checking in with us. Next we have Roy, KA8 BYU. Roy's from Blasdell, New York. Roy, would you like to answer the question tonight? How do you like your eggs?
Russell Stover coconut cream eggs for Easter, and anyway, as long as they're with bacon.
Thank you for checking in with us. And last on my current list, I got NY1US. That would be Norm from South Wales, New York.
Lake NY1US, and you're doing really well tonight. Very good. Nice job. And I like my eggs. I like omelets. Any kind of omelet. Doesn't matter what we put in it, just as long as it's well made and good. So back to that.
Thank you, Norm. Now, once again, this is K4MMX for the East Coast Reflectors Open Mic Night. Anybody interested in becoming a net controller or trying out, just go to bit.ly ECR Open Mic. We also have a text line if you wish to check in via text, which is Eric 16-317-9050. We're taking new check-ins, any stations that wish to check in, your call sign twice and slowly.
So Kilo 7, Oscar Golf Charlie, KK7OGC.
Are there any other stations wishing to check in at this time? Okay, got 2 check-ins. One was from the text line, and that would be Mike, WW4NEW. Good evening, Mike. Thanks for checking in, and how do you like your eggs?
Mine made as huevos rancheros.
Thank you, Mike, for checking in. Next on the list, we have KK7OGC. That would be Fred from Reno, Nevada.
Craig, Vicky, and everyone else on the net. This is KK7OGC.
You know, I'm going to have to go with Eggs Benedict, and I do like Joe's suggestion about goose eggs. They are yummy, but they can feed a family real quick. KK70GC, back to net.
Thank you, Fred, for checking in. Once again, this is K4MMX. My name is Craig for the East Coast Reflectors Open Night. Our question of the evening is, how do you like your eggs? We're taking check-ins from any stations at this time. Is there anybody else that wishes to check in? Just give your call sign twice and slowly. We also have a text line if you would like to check in via 716-317-9050, or you can check in now over the reflector. This is K4MMX. Okay, last call for check-ins. Last call for check-ins.
This is KF0MHN checking in.
Recognizing KF0MHN. That would be Bill from East Bethel. How do you like your eggs, Bill?
I like my eggs over easy with some bacon and toast.
Thank you, Bill, for checking in with us. Hope to see you again next week. Are there any other check-ins? Any other stations wishing to check in before we close the net? Okay, once again, we're down to last call for check-ins. Okay, hearing none, I wish to thank everybody here behind the scenes, such as Vicky, Dick, and the other net control stations. You're welcome to join us every Wednesday at 8 p.m. where we have our open night to become a net controller or try out. You simply got to fill out the form at bit.ly/ECR open mic. Thanks again, everybody, for checking in. This is Craig, K4MMX, 73. Now return the reflector back to normal use.